And today I'm going to be talking about 5 signs to know if your hair is healthy and, alive. So it can be hard for some people to know if their hair is healthy or not, especially with all the talk on length and everyone wants their hair to be super long. A lot of people think that that's the only way to have healthy hair is to have like long hair. That's actually not true. Long hair does not equal healthy hair. But I do have 5 things that you can kind of look at to see if your hair is healthy, and these things really do equal healthy hair. Of course, healthy natural hair. First thing is shrinkage. I know that a lot of people hate shrinkage, including me. My hair is wet right now, so it's actually not the length that it's going to be when it's dry. When it's dry, it's probably going to be like right here. You don't have to have a whole lot of shrinkage, or you don't have to have a certain amount of shrinkage. Just as long as you have shrinkage, then you can actually tell that your hair is nice and healthy, because curly hair shrinks. So if it is shrinking, then it's a good thing.
So shrinkage tends to get a bad rep, especially since it has the true length of your natural hair. It's kind of annoying, but it's also a sign that your hair is retaining the moisture that it needs. So shrinkage is really good for our hair, and it is an indicator that our hair is actually healthy and is being properly hydrated. So it is important for your hair to shrink, especially if you're natural, because your curls should not be the same length as they were when you washed your hair. That's an indication that your hair is probably not retaining the moisture that it needs, or that it's damaged.
Next thing is shine. Your hair should be easy to achieve shine. Typically after you wash your hair should have some type of shine to it. Even though you have to seal in that moisture with like an oil, it still should be easy to see that your hair is pretty shiny. I'm sure you guys already know that natural hair is super dry, and just naturally we have dry hair, but it shouldn't be dull and lifeless whenever you finish washing your hair. So back when I was transitioning, after I would finish washing my hair, it wouldn't be as shiny as it is now. Now I don't have to do much to achieve shine. So that lets me know that my hair has come a long way.
Shine tends to indicate that you're retaining hydration a little better. So basically, a good way to test this is to look at your hair right after you finish like cleaning it, shampooing it or whatever, patting it dry with like an old t-shirt, and just to see if your hair is more on the shinier side, or if you're having a lot of like dull looking hair. That can pretty much indicate that your hair is not retaining the right amount of hydration. Once again, it all comes down to moisture. That's just what our hair needs. Our hair needs moisture.
The next thing that can let you know if your hair is healthy is, does it break easy? Like if you pull on your hair, not like tugging your hair like, but if you just pull your hair, does it like break super easy? My hair, when it was relaxed, used to break easy. Like I would, in no time my hair would like break. There will be no question about it. But honestly, your hair should be super strong. It shouldn't be breaking easy. If it's healthy and strong, you don't have to worry about your hair breaking easily.
Natural hair that doesn't either bounce back when it's pulled on or breaks really easy when you tug on it is lacking keratin. So healthy hair is going to basically stretch and go as far as it will go, and it will bounce back to its original state pretty easy. So there's not a lot of breakage or anything like that when you're pulling on your hair to see like the true length of your hair.
Now, having hair breakage and hair shedding is completely different. So I do have hair shedding. Hair, from what I read, should be like, you should have like 100 to 200 strands of, I don't know. I just kind of eyeball it. If my hair is not like coming out in like large amounts, I really don't care. But breakage and shedding are 2 different things. Your hair should be shedding occasionally because it should just be getting rid of old hair, but you shouldn't have like easy breakage on your hair. Next thing would be the fullness of your hair. Natural hair, if your hair is super healthy, your hair is going to be full when it dries. Now, don't get this confused with having like super huge hair, because even my hair when it dries, I honestly don't feel that it's super big and like I don't know, full. But honestly, I think the fullness of your hair should be something that you look at when it's completely dry without any product in, because product sometimes weighs down our hair. So sometimes you can't really see that it's full. I know with me, I'll have to wait like 4 days or 3 days in order to see the actual fullness of my hair, and that's when it'll actually look as full as I want it to. But on the first day or the second day, my hair's still weighed down by the product, and the product's still in my hair very heavily, so it normally isn't that full. So if you're looking for fullness and you're a person that doesn't achieve that type of look on the first day, then just wait a couple days, or just look at your hair one day without any type of product in it and see how full your hair looks without being manipulated or anything like that. Just completely natural hair.
So the fullness of your hair can definitely be a hard thing to determine, especially if you have hair that isn't completely full on the first day, which is why I recommend that you just wash your hair and don't like manipulate it or anything like that. Just allow it to dry and see how it looks in its natural state. If it has spots that are thinner on one side and thicker on this side and damaged on this end, then your hair is probably not healthy. Another thing that I wanted to mention in this video, and this doesn't absolutely mean that you have damaged hair or unhealthy hair, it just means that eventually it can result in unhealthy hair if you let it get too far, and that's to make sure that you're clipping your ends and to make sure that you're not allowing your hair to have too many dead ends. You want to make sure that you're clipping off dead ends, split ends, because that can eventually trigger up to the healthy hair and mess up your curls. So just make sure that you are clipping your ends and keeping your ends very healthy, because that is the oldest part of your hair, and like I always say, that part of your hair needs love too.
Just because your hair is not where you want it to be right now doesn't mean that in a few years it won't be absolutely beautiful and exactly where you want it to be. So just have patience with your hair and you'll get through all of your hair journey in a